What is up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Monday, December 5th, 2022. Playoffs, bitches. Playoffs? You talking about playoffs? Goddamn right we are. We are in. We 2 games, winning, and that trophy's ours. I cannot believe we're sitting in this position. Michigan fans probably can't either, but who cares? Nobody invited you. All right. So you know it's Monday, right? And if it's Monday here on the Daily Blitz, we're talking recruiting. So I got a bunch of updates we're going to get into. Great show last night on the Sunday night YouTube live show. Hope you enjoyed it. Go back and watch it on our channel if you missed it. We also will put out the audio on the podcast. So check it out. Give us a like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Share it with a friend. We're trying to get up over 500 subscribers on the YouTube channel. We're at 403 right now, I think, 402. Anyway, let's talk recruiting. So coaches were busy last week. They did have 2 practices, Ryan Day said, but around those practices, there was a ton of travel miles accumulated from the assistants. So Tuesday, Ryan Day was in home in Luke Montgomery's home, by the way. Just visiting, getting caught up, saying what's up, hitting the fam, probably have some Christmas cookies and some cocoa. And then Thursday, Ryan Day, Perry Aliano, Tim Walton made in-home visits for 2 Buckeye recruits for the 2023 class, just catching up. There was rumors, the commits were Jermaine Matthews and Malik Hartford. There were rumors about Matthews being kind of lured by Miami and Michigan and trying to get themselves back in the mix and steal him away, but that's not going to happen. I'm not even worried about it. He's grown up in Ohio and dreamed of playing for the Buckeyes his entire life, so he hasn't made any other visits, so don't expect that. Let's go Friday. D-line coach Larry Johnson and Ryan Day visited defensive end Joshua Mickens at his high school in Indianapolis. Don't forget, he has visited Ohio State twice in November, and once was the Michigan game and made his official that weekend. He decommitted from LSU just a couple days later, so waiting for him to drop a commitment. We'll see if he goes right up to the early signing date. While Ryan Day was in town, he stopped by to check up on 2024 O-lineman, current commitment Ian Moore, the 4-star, and said what's up to him. What else on Friday? Oh, we had both Perry Aliano and Tim Walton attended Caleb Downs' playoff game in the Georgia State semifinals. So back down in Georgia. Larry Johnson and Jim Knowles that same day were visiting Damon Wilson and Keon Keeley. So they only live like less than an hour apart. So easy little stop and meet and greet. You can crank that out in a few hours. At the same time, Justin Fry was up in Connecticut checking in on OSU commit Miles Walker. Back down in Florida, Brian Hartline was attending Brandon Ennis's playoff game. While he was there in South Florida, he visited 2024 prospects Jeremiah Smith and Josiah Trader. And on Friday, Ryan Day also did an in-home visit with O-line commit Josh Padilla. On Saturday, Ryan Day and Corey Dennis, they went to Arizona to watch Dylan Raiola's playoff game. And then Sunday, Corey Dennis kept on heading west and very north and went to visit Lincoln Kienholz in South Dakota, the 4-star QB, recent Ohio State offer. So in other news, let's talk running backs. We got the 3-star commit, or not commit, 2023 running back Ohio State has made a move on as of late. Jamarion Wilcox out of Georgia. They hope to get him on campus for an official visit before he makes any kind of commitment. Also, Ruben Owens, the current Louisville commit out of Texas. They continue to push for him over the next couple of weeks, but I don't think they're going to get the flip on Owens. He's not. Doesn't sound like he even wants to visit. Linebacker Arian Carter. Let's touch on him. I think we talked about him last week. He is still trending towards Tennessee or Bama. He plans to silently commit in December and then announce on the All-American Bowl January 7th. So don't expect much out of that. Samson Okunlola. I love saying his name. That's why I always talk about him, even though there's no movement there, the offensive tackle. They're going to be visiting him in person in home. They're trying to get him on campus for an official, but he didn't show up for the Michigan game. That was the last game they could have had him. They'd like to get him December 10th, but that's cutting it way too close to the early signing day and even into February. They're going to have to really work some magic to pull that one off. So defensive ends, Keon Keeley, back to him. I don't think this is changing much. I think this is still an Alabama lean, and he could commit at any time. The other defensive end I talked about, Damon Wilson. We've been talking about him for months. He could commit anytime as well. Ryan Day is not making a trip to Florida. He's going to save his in-home visits for both of those guys for a day in the coming weeks. So look for that to happen. Probably, you got to think before the early signing period, I would think, which is what, December 12th or something. So it's going to happen soon unless they push it out to February. So other than that, not a lot going on. Still not a lot to talk about with Mateo. USC seems to be our big competitor there. But other than that, pretty quiet. We've only got, 4, 5, 6 spots to fill. So that's all I got for you. I got to hit the road. I'll talk to you later. Go Bucks.